Think you need a week to see the Grand Canyon? Think again. We're squeezing the ultimate bucket list morning into just a few hours. Let's go. We're Drew and Em, just a regular married couple using our paid time off and weekends to try to see as much of the world as possible. From cruising to road trips and everything in between. Subscribe to join us on our adventures. The Grand Canyon National Park is 90 minutes from Flagstaff, or about 4 hours if you're coming from Vegas or Phoenix.
All right, so Em and I got up today in the Grand Canyon, or at the Grand Canyon. We decided to catch sunrise here at Yavapai Point. It's kind of chilly, it's probably -2. Again, we're here first week in March, but this is a great spot to catch the sunrise. All right, another one of the viewpoints at Yavapai Point. This was your spot that you really wanted to see, wasn't it?
Yep. It's beautiful and cold.
Very cold. It's very cold. And it's actually
pretty.
a little bit windy.
Turn it so that
Which way?
The sun,
Okay,
the sunrise.
get it around. You got a pivot.
I'm gonna fall off the cliff.
All right, let's not fall off the cliff. All right, the other angle.
It's a long way down.
Long way down. Can we get a shot of how? Just another one of the lookout points on Yavapai Point as the sun continues to rise. It is a sight to be seen. Yeah, babe. I'm just taking a look. Yes, we're always fascinated when we come on these little trips. We see people up this early going for a run. God love them.
Running?
Yeah, 6 a.m., -3 in shorts. That's determination. But hey, teach their own. Won't be us. All right, we shall walk together. Where are you going? You going close to the edge? All right, let's head down. I shall go this way. Yeah. As you can see off in the distance, that's the main spot that they look off. That's not a good idea. Let's jog. Are we jogging, honey? Let's jog. That's 10 seconds of a jog at the Grand Canyon South Rim. There you go, jogging.
Anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Mind over matter.
All right, as we continue walking the rim, we want to go through what are top 5 things you absolutely cannot miss at Grand Canyon National Park. We won't get to do all of these, but we want to give our top 5. Number 5, Mather Point. It's usually your first welcome to the canyon moment. It's huge, it's iconic, and honestly, that first look at the scale, it hits you every single time. Number 4, which we hope to get to, is Yavapai Geology Museum. It isn't just for science nerds. The massive observation windows give you a literal map of the rock layers right in front of you. It's the best view with AC. Not that we need it now because it is freezing, but in the hotter months, the AC will be a welcome reprieve from the heat. Number 3, the Bright Angel Trailhead. We're definitely not going to get here, but you don't have to hike to the bottom to feel the magic. Just walking down to the first tunnel gives you that inside the canyon perspective without the sore legs. Number 2 is Hoppy Point. If you want to see the Colorado River snaking through the bottom, this is the spot. The views here are wide, deep, and if you're lucky enough to be here for it, the best for sunsets. And number 1 is the El Tovar Hotel. It's a piece of history right on the edge. Grab a coffee, sit on the porch, and just soak it all in, because really, there is nowhere else on earth like it. 5 stops, 1 morning. You can do it. We won't be able to, but let's keep on exploring. When you're doing a quick trip to the Grand Canyon, location is everything. We stayed at the Maswik Lodge. It's tucked away in this beautiful ponderosa pine forest. It's only about a quarter-mile walk to the rim, so you're close to the action but away from the biggest crowds. You're usually looking at rates between $120 and $250 a night. We knew we were getting in late and leaving early, so we just needed a clean and comfortable room for the night, and it fit the bill. The rooms have all the basics: mini fridge, coffee maker, and most importantly, air conditioning, which is a total lifesaver during those Arizona summers, and for us, during the colder months, it was warm and cozy. Once you've dropped off your bags, the main lodge building is the heart of the property. This is where you'll find the Maswik food court. It's a cafeteria style, which is perfect when you just want to grab something quick and get back to exploring. They've got everything from burgers and pizzas to tacos and salads. We actually found it to be one of the most convenient spots for families. You can grab a full breakfast before you hike or snag some to-go sandwiches for a picnic on the rim. Plus, if you need a craft beer or a slice of pizza after a long day, the pizza pub right next door has you covered. And you can't leave without hitting the gift shop. It's surprisingly large, whether you need some extra sunscreen, a warm hoodie, or just a classic Grand Canyon ornament. They've got it all right there. Honestly, Maswik just makes the logistics easy so you can focus on those views. All right, let's head back out to the rim. Look at this, the Grand Canyon Railway. It's been bringing people to the South Rim since 1901, back before Arizona was even a state. It's like a rolling time capsule. We did some quick research, and fun fact, one of their steam engines actually runs on recycled vegetable oil. They call it the French Fry Express. And keep your eyes peeled, because there's usually a Wild West train robbery reenactment on the way back. If you want to hop on, coach tickets in 2026 are around $76 for adults, or you can look for that $66 for Route 66 anniversary deal. They even have luxury dome cars if you're feeling fancy. Seeing it pull into the station right here in the historic village is something to see. We didn't take it this time, but honestly, we would love to ride it on a future trip. All right, we have to admit that we are starting to run out of steam. After hitting several national parks over the last few days, shameless plug here, you can take a look at those videos on our channel, the vacation fatigue is definitely starting to set in. We actually considered calling it a day and starting the long drive to our next stop, California, but there was one spot we couldn't skip, the Yavapai Geology Museum. It's located right on the edge of Yavapai Point, and honestly, even if you're tired, this place is a total game changer. The building itself is historic, built back in 1928, and it's designed to literally perch over the rim so you get the massive panoramic views while staying out of the wind. The coolest thing inside, they have these giant relief maps and 3D models that show you exactly how the Colorado River carved this monster out over millions of years. It's one thing to see the canyon, but it's another thing to finally understand how those layers of rock, some of which are 2 billion years old, actually got there. If you look through the big observation windows, they have annotated displays that point out specific landmarks like Phantom Ranch or the Bright Angel Trail. It's like having a giant live action map right in front of your face. It really puts the scale into perspective when you can see the tiny lines where people are hiking way down below. Plus, for those of us who have been hiking all week, it's one of the best places to just sit for a second, enjoy the shade, and soak in the silence. It's a bit quieter than the main visitor center, which is exactly what we needed. Here we wanted to share our top tips for making the most of your time here at the Grand Canyon. Tip 1. Arrive early. Parking lots here at the village usually fill up by 9 a.m., especially in the spring, Aim to be through the gate by 7:30 to beat the 2-hour entrance lines. Tip 2, use the shuttles. They're free, easy, and honestly, the only way to see the Hermit Road viewpoints this time of year. Tip 3, hydrate smart. You won't find single-use plastic water bottles for sale in the park, so bring reusable ones. There are free refill stations everywhere. Finally, download your maps. Cell service is basically non-existent once you leave the village.
All right, just another stop point. We got kind of put off because we couldn't get down Hermit Road. You can only get down there with a shuttle. So we're gonna cut our, tour of the Grand Canyon short and head on to Palm Springs.
And that's a wrap from the South Rim. Our feet are tired, our camera cards are full, and that nap we mentioned earlier, yeah, it's calling our name. We know how it is. Trying to see the world while balancing the day jobs, the kids, and life isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. If you're looking for honest, realistic ways to tackle your own bucket list from a normal couple, we'd love you to join us. Just hit that subscribe button below. It helps us keep the lights on and the adventures coming. Thanks for watching our video. We'll see you on the next one.